have I ever told you all the story of the time that Aesop and I decided to go to a candy store? And it was not a candy store. Also, we should jump at that location because there's candy there.
That's where we need to go.
Exactly. Now, for those of you who do not know, we have a special guest with us today, Mercury Snows. Say hello, Mercury.
Hola.
He is streaming on his channel, and we are glad for his cooperation. He is here to make us look good at Fortnite, and we are here to tell him funny story. Now,
See.
this story takes place a good 15, 16 years after I left my home country of Mexico. I had decided to take Aesop with me. We left our current home. We just decided to come to America because, we have two people with us. America was the country of opportunity, and we decided to take that opportunity to come to America. Now, Aesop has a very, very strong hankering for, as they say, sweet things. Yes. Now, what was one of your favorite candies, Aesop? Wasn't it the Butterfingers? Oh no, that. Yes, no. I must warn you all in advance. I do not speak donkey, so I apologize. Yes. Thank you, Aesop. Please, when I need further clarification, I will ask you to speak in your masculine American Dwayne The Rock Johnson impression.
Alright, dog.
Sweet. Now, Aesop and I had decided to go to a candy store. We were in Texas at the time, and we're like, why not go into a candy store in the biggest state in America, outside of maybe, I don't know, California? So we walk in, and Aesop's looking around. And Aesop, did you actually end up finding what you were looking for initially? That is, yes. The answer to that question was no. I just wanted to clarify. And he started looking, and he could not find his Butterfingers, though. He decided to go into the back of the store and just look there. And I decided to follow him because what good donkey owner is not going to follow his donkey into the back of a candy store? That was my thinking, at least. And I decided to follow him back there. And lo and behold, we walked behind the curtain of the shop, and we found a poker game. A big table with a bunch of Mexicans playing poker.
Oh,
Yes. Do you not remember that, Aesop?
no, I don't.
No.
I mean, no, I don't, dog.
Yes, my friend. Well, anyway, you found that beautiful poker game. There's someone else here. Seems we have company. Oh my goodness, you sound like a pterodactyl. Please, none of that. Sorry, had to knock me out so really quickly. And so Aesop, being the quick-thinking donkey that he is, he made one of the most horrific sounds I have ever heard in fear. It sounded something like... Yes, that was it exactly. And we were all like, oh my goodness. And the men inside the Mexican cartel poker game were like, Spanish words. Because I am Mexican, but I don't speak Spanish.
Hey, como? Hey, Omar, como?
Thank you, Aesop, for the translation. I do not remember. I was so shocked. But anyway, as we were continuing, the team is down here, everyone. They're coming up. Yes, we will wait for them and bring the trap.
Vámonos.
I missed every shot.
There's a guy right here. I got him. Excuse my English, I don't speak much Spanish.
Yeah, it's alright, I don't speak much Fortnite.
Okay.
But I digress. He's 23 white. Anyway,
Got one?
so Aesop decided that now would be the perfect time to challenge these Mexicans to a poker game. And I said, why on earth would you do that? That does not make any sense. Yes, exactly. But he has always been good at bluffing, and he decided to just go for it. So I sit down at the poker table, and I sit down next to a couple of crazy kids. One of them was called the Mexican Murderer, also known as Pedro. And I happened to sit next to him and his good buddy, the other Mexican murderer, Pedro. They weren't very original names, but they were aliases, so they had to be at least somewhat dumb.
I couldn't tell them apart.
Honestly, I could not either, Aesop. It really was quite bad. Oh, there's another man up here. Hello. Aha! I killed the dinosaur for hire. Anyway, Aesop gets his first hand dealt to him, and I do not remember. Do you remember what the hand that you got dealt was to you, my friend? You were playing blackjack.
I got an ace. And then I also got a king.
I know. It was hilarious. I'm like, that's a really good start, Aesop. And Aesop, in his beautiful English, said to me,
Yeah.
exactly like that. And so, we decided to, well, he decided, I was watching. He decided to continue to play. And he played that hand, and somehow he won that hand. And then he played the next hand, and he won that hand. And next thing you know, we were in 25 hands, and he had won all 25. And I looked at him, I'm like, my friend, where was this 15 years ago when we were trying to leave Mexico? And I don't... Do you remember what you told me, Aesop? 'Cause I honestly don't remember.
I think it was something along. I had some choice words. I'll just say that.
Yes, they were very similar to donkey curse words. Yes. But
Yeah,
he didn't say them because he's a thief. Hey, you watch your language, my friend. Remember, we do not know who is watching. Anyway, as we progressed, the other members started to get more and more suspicious of Aesop and his gaming, and so they decided that they were going to test him. So, they rigged the deck for one hand to see what Aesop would do. Just to see if he was cheating or no. And do you know what that dumb donkey did? He still won the hand. I don't even know how he did it. He looked at the cards, and in his beautiful language that he speaks, he just told everyone at the table, which was donkey for, you idiots, I have the perfect hand. You rigged the deck, but you somehow rigged it in my favor. Ooh, yellow pistol. Thank you, Mercury, thank you.
De nada.
It was at that point that I realized we needed to get into zone because the storm was coming. So let's go into the zone so the storm doesn't get us. Anyway, now, at the end of the night, Aesop and I were up 15,000 United States dollars. I didn't know what to do with myself, but I turned around and, would you believe it, Aesop was already spending it on candy. On freaking candy.
Butterfinger.
He just wanted all those daggum Butterfingers. I'm like, Aesop, we could have gotten a ticket to go to somewhere nice like Peru or somewhere overseas. Outside of Mexico, of course, because that's just where we came from. And he was like, no. I can't even remember what he said exactly, but he was actually kind of rude. It still hurt my feelings. I was just trying to be a good friend. Yes, that's exactly what he said. Which, I don't know what that means, but it was offensive to me. So, as we were walking out... well, I thank you. As we were walking out, the Mexican cartel leader, his name was Pedro. He was a brother of Pedro's and Hedros. He decided to come up to us and ask us if we would like to be part of his gang. He was like, with all the money that Aesop is earning playing cards, he could be a card billionaire. And nobody would suspect him because he's a donkey. And I was like, I'll talk to my donkey. And I talked to Aesop about it. I'm like, do you want to be known as a donkey for the Mexican cartel? And he was like, well, Aesop, do you want to be a donkey for the Mexican cartel?
Yeah.
Wait, really? That is not the answer you said to me last time. Have you changed your mind recently? Ah, yes, that was the answer you gave to me. And clearly I misinterpreted it because he just said he wanted to be in I misinterpreted his donkey speak for, no, I don't want to be in the Mexican cartel. Are you crazy? They're a bunch of crazy people. Also, if anyone is a part of the Mexican cartel, please don't come after me. I'm saying the story merely in humor. I'm not attempting to mock or insult any of your people. You all do very, very bad good work. I'm very proud to call you enemy. So, yes. As we were leaving, I remember looking at Aesop and I'm like, you think that'll go down as one of our greatest adventures? And in classic Aesop style, he responded in his beautiful, beautiful manner.
Yeah.
Oh wow, somebody's building way up here. Oh my goodness. Wow, they're building like that. My friend, is the story of how Aesop and Juan turned a candy trip into the biggest money grab in their lives. Thank you. Thank you. We will be seeing you all shortly at another time. Aesop, don't forget to say goodbye to the very nice people.
Bye.